Yo guys, I'm beautiful people. How's everyone doing today, man? Today we're gonna do something a little bit different, something out of the ordinary, guys. I know we're always like good and we always booming, but today we're gonna do something little creepy, guys. It is a scary urban legend, a real scary urban legend, guys. Now today's video is about the Lechuza. The Lechuza is owl in Spanish. Now there's a lot of variations to this story, but if you ever heard your friends talk about the Lechuza, which is like the white bird or black bird, it is real. I myself believe that this is 100% real, so I'm gonna take it as a short story. Now let me know what you guys think about these short stories. This is about real urban stories. Like, this is a real urban legend, guys, that I'm about to read to you guys. Let's just get straight into it. The title is called Lechuza. I'm gonna read off my phone, guys. So the Lechuza is a scary Mexican urban legend or myth about an old woman who can turn into a giant black bird. Lechuza means owl in English. This story is also known as La Mujer Lechuza, which means the owl witch. According to the Mexican folklore, a Lechuza is an old witch or bruja who can turn herself into a monstrous black bird. They will prey on people who think they have done them wrong, or they will steal their children to use in their rituals. Some say that the Lechuza has sold her soul to the devil in order to gain her powers. That is creepy. Usually the Lechuza will appear as a large bird, the size of a human being. It can also appear as a creature with the body of a bird, but the head of a hideous old woman. They usually only come out at dusk or after nightfall. Many people have spotted Lechuza flying over tops of houses and have seen it outlined against the moonlight. If the Lechuza fixates at you, it will sit outside your door at night making crying sounds like a baby. If you go outside to investigate, it will swoop down on you and carry you away. If you find unexplained scratches on your door or windowsill, it could mean a Lechuza has visited your house during the night. When I was a child, my family lived in a little town near the mountains in Mexico. I remember my mom telling me about an old lady that lived nearby. She was 60 or 70 years old, and my mom said she was suspected of being a witch and could turn into a Lechuza. Apparently the old woman had done witchcraft on my grandma. My grandmother's hair, eyebrows were gone. Some people in the town wanted to hurt the Lechuza to see if it was really this old lady. One night when they saw the giant black bird, they took out their guns and started shooting at it. One of them shot it in the leg. They waited and waited, but for days the old lady never left their house. When she eventually came out, she couldn't walk and she was hobbling around on a cane. Guys, that's creepy, man. This is creepy. Okay, let's keep reading. My family is from Chihuahua, Mexico. My older sister claims she saw Lechuza a few years ago when she went back to visit. They were swimming at a local pond and they saw an enormous black bird watching them from afar. They started getting freaked out and decided to go home. The Lechuza followed them all the way home while they were driving and stayed outside their house until dawn. My uncles claimed they shot a Lechuza and the next morning they found an old lady lying there dead from gunshot wounds. So either Lechuzas are real or my uncles are murderers. Guys, the Lechuza, man. Lechuza, my variation of this, guys, I know you guys want to hear my variation of this. What I think about this, I know the Lechuza as a white owl. You don't really see white owls here, guys, to be honest. Like, I live in California, okay? We don't really see white owls. If you see white owl, it's bad luck. And they have this screech, man. This screech, like, you'll be like outside with your friends or like a good, like, you're just enjoying yourself, right? And at the least moment you expect it, it'll be a white owl. You just like see something fly past and it'll scream at you. Like, this screech, guys, is a screech you cannot forget. Like, I promise you, like, once you hear it once and you hear it again, you'll know exactly what it is, guys. Just hearing the sound of it, I've probably heard it saw it like 11 times. One of the scariest sounds I've ever heard in my life. Now the Lechuza in mine is a white bird. I have actually seen the white owl, the Lechuza, about 6 times. Not after me. So apparently, guys, whenever the Lechuza comes after you, it means it's like really bad luck. It brings a lot of negative energy to you, a lot of bad energy to you. If it's near your house, it's gonna hurt you or one of your closest friends. Maybe if you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, guys, this is like really creepy. I've actually had one before stay outside my house and it will scream at you. I promise you guys, it is so scary. And we actually went out there, me and my older sister, we went out there and we had some of my BB guns. So me and her, we grabbed our BB guns and we started like shooting at the owl, and the owl would not move, guys. Like, we would shoot it like dead on, and these BB guns were powerful. They weren't like pellets with the metal, but they were plastic BBs, guys. And we would shoot them and they would like not at all like move, which is really creepy, man. Also, another time was when I was really younger. When I lived with my parents, guys, we had this big giant tree outside of our house. I want to say it was around like 2 in the morning. We heard like a screeching. The screeching, guys, I promise you, man, if you ever heard the screeching, you would never forget it in your life. Never. So we heard the screeching. Like, my parents went outside. I said, what the heck's going on? So I went out there with them, and they had like they were throwing rocks or something. I was like, what is that? And I looked up and it was a white owl, guys. This white owl was huge white owl in a tree, and I seen them throwing rocks. I was like, what is that? That was the very first time that I seen a Lechuza, a white owl, guys. Now any white owl that I see now in my eyes is bad luck. It's a Lechuza. They always scream at you and they howl at you. This is a really crazy legend slash myth. I guys honestly believe 100%. I believe it is real. I have experienced it for myself. I hope you guys never experience it, to be honest, because it is really creepy. If it does go upon you, if you have seen it, guys, please let me know down in the comments, because I'm actually interested in knowing you guys' stories. I have more crazy stories about the Lechuza, guys, which is really creepy, man. So one time my grandma goes to Mexico, right? And she goes maybe like once or twice every year, right? So she went to Mexico, and she said that one of her friends from Mexico, that they were driving, that her friend was driving. So her friend was driving on a road, and like out of nowhere she just sees like a white bird swoop in, which is the Lechuza swoop in. Like, so the car's driving like this, right? And the white bird just goes like this, and boom, the lady hits the bird, and the bird just falls. And then like the lady's like, what the heck, like I just hit something. So the lady gets off, guys, and guess what? It wasn't a bird. She got off of the truck, and it was an old lady. An old lady, guys. How do you explain that? Like, man, this story, man, gave me the chills. It was so creepy, man. When my grandmother told me this story, it is so genuine. The fear I have for this owl is so genuine. One of the scariest things ever, guys. I hope you guys never experienced it. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments below. I will try my best to answer you guys. If you guys have any stories about the Lechuza yourself, go ahead and go down in the comments, or go see what everyone else is saying about it, guys. This is a scary myth. Also, if you guys enjoyed this story time, let me know what you guys think by giving it a thumbs up. If you're new here, my name's David. I go by the name of D-Vlog. I make videos every other day, and we're out here booming, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys in 2 days. Let's go. Peace out.